Then dip me underway. You can fill my mouth with flow. Hold me till I scream for air to breathe. And wash me over until my well runs dry. Send all your sins all over me, baby, baby.
What's up, A-Gang, and welcome back to another weekly vlog. Y'all, it's been a while since I've done a weekly vlog because I've been like doing daily vlogs and track vlogs and things of that sort. But we're gonna do a weekly vlog. Today is Monday. It's around 1:00 p.m. We are out and about, dressed, ready to go. I've been up since like 8:30, and y'all know I've been kind of struggling with sleeping in too late and not getting up and getting my day started. So I've been trying to do better at that, and I've been doing better. So we got up at around 8:30ish. I had a coaching call at 9:30 that I had to sit in on, and then we got dressed and we came out because, baby, we got some houses to show today. We are actually at our first house that we just showed. So I already showed my buyer this house. I'm just sitting out in front of the house. For one, I'm recording this for y'all. For two, I'm trying to wait to see if my second buyer is still trying to see the house that he wants to see, because he never gave me, like, I sent him a confirmation and he never responded. So I need to make sure that he's still trying to look at that house before I drive all the way over there for him to look at this house. But this house that I just showed my buyer, I actually like this house. Of course, this is not about me, and this is the part of real estate that gets a little tricky for me, because with me being a home builder slash flipper, house flipper, whatever you want to call it, I see like so many homes that I normally probably wouldn't even look at. I'm seeing them and I'm seeing the potential, and I want to buy everything. I want to buy everything, y'all. I want to buy, give me that house, give me that house, give me that. I want to buy everything. So when I walked in this house, I was like, oh my God, this is so nice. It is priced at $239, I believe. It's a house in Creve Coeur. So if you're from St. Louis, you know that Creve Coeur is one of those really nice areas. Yeah, it's listed at $239.9. So basically $240,000, honey, if you just round it up. So my buyer for this house, they already live in Creve Coeur, but they live in a 2-story home, and they trying to find a house that is just a ranch. Although this one, I don't know if y'all can tell, like from the driveway, I don't know if y'all can see that or not. From the driveway walking up to the front porch, it is some steps. But that didn't seem to bother them. But anyway, so we have this house. I'm sitting here because I'm recording this, and for two, I have another buyer that's looking at a house in St. Charles, which is a good 25 minutes away, and I'm trying to wait for him to confirm if he still want to see this house. Because, honey, if he don't want to see this house, we not going over there. You are not finna be wasting my gas. And as my friend Kim said, my premium gas, okay? Y'all not finna be out here wasting my premium gas. But I'm waiting to hear back from him. It was a 2:00 appointment. It is 1:11 right now. He didn't answer my text message, and he didn't respond to my voicemail. But that happens a lot, y'all. People really be out here just, I don't know, playing with people's time, okay? So if he doesn't respond, then I'm probably just gonna go and get me a matcha, and we might go and sit down for some lunch. I have my laptop with me. I can be working on some stuff because I have a 5:00 appointment, and back here in no, it's not in Creve Coeur. I have a 5:00 appointment in like Chesterfield. I think that house is in Chesterfield. And it's like a $600,000 house. It's like, well, no, it's like $550. It's $550, I think. Chat, I don't know. But anyway, we already am up and about handling business, honey. I also showed another client a house, which I've been working with him for a while now. I showed him a house at 8:00 last night, y'all, because I was flying back from Texas, from that Texas Tech meet that Aaliyah and Lexi competed in. My flight didn't get here until 7:00, so I met him over there at 8:00. He liked the house. He wanted to sleep on it, which I'm like, okay, you can sleep on it, but baby, don't sleep too long. Okay, because these houses are flying off the market, especially the good ones. Now, the ones that is like you clearly can tell it's overpriced, or you clearly can tell that the house needs some work, and people not finna pay $500,000 for a house that they gotta still come in here and do $100,000 worth of work on. Those houses are still kind of sitting on the market. But the good ones that are priced right, them mugs is flying off the market quick. So I need to follow up with him, try to kind of see where his head at with that house. Fingers crossed he wants to move forward and we can put in an offer for it. If not, we're gonna be back at the drawing board. And yeah, that's it. I feel like I'm rambling, but I'm trying to like remember everything that I was trying to tell y'all before I forget. So yeah, I think now we finna go get us a matcha. My friend told me about Starbucks having the Dubai chocolate or the Dubai matcha, some shit like that. So I think I'm gonna go try that, and then we're gonna post up at somewhere where I can eat some lunch, pull out my laptop, do a little work, and then we'll be back out for another showing at 5 o'clock tonight. That's a long time. So if my 2 o'clock cancels, that's gonna be a long time for me to be out here dilly-dallying. I'm so far from home. That's why I won't go back home. That is like this is like putting y'all in the life of a realtor. For a realtor that is still in these streets, beating these streets, baby. My clientele is not where it needs to be for me to just not be beating these streets. We are still beating the streets. We are still out here meeting new people and showing houses and being stood up on. We are still in that phase of real estate. So I'm about 40 minutes away from home. The 5 o'clock appointment that I have is closer to where I'm at right now. So it makes no sense for me to drive all the way home and then drive all the way back out here when I can just make myself productive at, you know, out here until 5 o'clock. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 4 hours. Well, it's less than 4 hours. That's if my 2 o'clock cancels. If my 2 o'clock does not cancel, then of course I have to drive to St. Charles, which is like 25 minutes away, show that, and then I will probably try to keep myself busy. And then yeah, y'all can put the dots, the puzzles, the pieces of the puzzles together. I hope y'all are picking up what I'm putting down. But anyway, y'all, we're just gonna go ahead and get this little vlog started because I know I already talked y'all ear off for a good 9 minutes. So let's get this vlog started. All right, y'all, I done came back to the house that I showed earlier that I was telling y'all about because I was trying to show the fun police the deck to kind of get a rough guesstimate of how much it would cost for them to replace it. That way I can relay that to my buyer, you know, to kind of give them an idea of how much money they will be putting out to get this house to where they want it. I am in the basement right now. I'm gonna show y'all a cool little thing about this house that I think is cool. Now, if I was to buy this and live in it, would I leave it like this? No. But do I think it's cool? I do think it's cool. So this is actually one of the bedrooms down here, and it has a full bathroom with a shower, and then it has another room right off the bathroom. But that's not what I was gonna show y'all. We gotta go this way. Hold on. So again, this is the basement. Ooh, somebody looking out there. Okay, again, this is the basement that we are in. This is cool too. This is like a window, and it goes into like where the garage is, but that's not what I was trying to show y'all. This is what I was trying to show y'all. Isn't this cool? Like, in this, they had a jukebox in here, a piano, then they have these. Like, isn't that the coolest thing y'all done seen in a house? Or am I crazy? They have this refrigerator that says do not open, so just in case there's any dead bodies in there, we're not going to open it. But don't this look like they had so much fun in here at some point, probably 50 years ago? And then if you walk in through these, it's just some more storage. There's a storage room in there, and there's a storage room in there. So yeah, I might give y'all a little clip of the upstairs as I'm walking out, but it is a lot of other people here, so I'm not sure what all I'm gonna be able to show y'all. Are they still in the garage? Yeah, so I'm gonna leave that alone. Let's go upstairs. Look at this kitchen, y'all. So yes, hideous, yes. However, cabinets are still in good condition. Living room, fireplace. I think it's 2 fireplaces here. I think I could be tripping. Bathroom needs to be updated. Y'all, look at these ceilings in this bedroom. And that's me in my cute realtor outfit. But I don't know what the hell. Interesting, right? That is not the only bedroom that has those ceilings. Like, the house looks like it's, whoever had it was definitely taking care of the house. Like, they took good care of this house. They just didn't do any updates ever. And it's even in this one. The weird thing about this room is that they put a wash and dryer hookup in here. So they had to have done this because they didn't want to go downstairs, because there's also a wash and dryer hookup downstairs. So they must have turned this room into like a full-blown laundry room, but it is a bedroom that they turned into a laundry room, which I ain't mad at it. I mean, I am, but I'm not. And then there's another smaller bedroom. Y'all, there's an intercom system in here. It is ancient, but it's here. It's so cool though. So, all right, y'all, I'll be back. Okay, so it is the next day, and we are up in Adam. It is, what time is it? It is 10:34 a.m. I've been up since like 8:30. I had a 10 o'clock showing. That is where we are at right now. We already showed the house to the potential buyer. And now it looked like another agent is pulling up to show the house too. Her client ain't here yet because they know the cars. But anyway, we have another one to show. Y'all, the next one that we are showing is a new buyer also. And it is a, hold on, let me set my...
Starting route to 12,044 Carberry Place.
Am I turning...
Head west on Burgess Avenue. Then take the first left onto Taylor Avenue.
Oh, I'm turning left? Okay, I didn't come in this way. Anyway, y'all, so the next house that we are showing is a $1.2 million house. The one we just left was a $250,000 house in Bridgeton. It was super cute. It did need some work. That is an interesting looking house right there. It do need a little bit of work. I'm pretty sure, just kind of judging by how the house looked, it seems like it was probably a rental property at some point. I don't know for sure, but I don't know, it just screams rental to me. And it's almost like they just put on the market because they, I guess, don't want to deal with, you know how you have some people that are landlords and they just get to a point in their life where they like, okay, this landlord shit is just not it no more, and they start selling their property. Or sometimes they relocate so they can't like care for the property. I don't know, the property probably wasn't even rental at all, y'all. This is literally something I am making up in my head because it just, I don't know, it just looked like a rental property, but it could possibly not be a rental property. It could possibly just be somebody that was living there and selling it. Okay, I don't know why I came up with that whole scenario in my head. I don't know, y'all, but anyway, it was cute though. It was cute. The next one we are showing is in, is it DePer?
3/4 of a mile.
You know what? Where is that house? Is it? I don't think it's Creve Coeur. Child, I forget. I think it might be Creve Coeur. I don't know. But these are some buyers that I have never met before. So this is a first appointment, and normally when I have an appointment with someone that I've never, met before, I like to get like all of my information as far as like, why are you looking in this area? Like, are we working with a lender? Are we paying cash? Did you just start the process? Like, is this your first home that you're looking at? Because sometimes when you go meet with a new client and you're talking to them and you find out this is their 10th home that they didn't look at, now I got questions. Because do you not have an agent? Like, Do you have an agent? Do you not have an agent? How was you seeing these houses? Like, are you just bouncing from person to person and you're not committing to any agent because of whatever reason? Or are you just wasting people's time? Like, I got questions, okay? You just seen 10 houses and you ain't got an agent? Why? Because that just tells me that I'm probably going to be in the rotation with the other agents that showed you the other 10 houses. And I'm not in the business to just come and open a door for you because you just sightseeing at this point. So yeah, I like to have those tough conversations the first time I meet people. Sometimes I have them over the phone, sometimes I don't get a chance to. This time, normally I like to have those conversations on the phone before we even get to the house. This time the call came through like kind of last minute, and I didn't want to pass it up, so I was like, all right, I'll be in the area, I'll go ahead and show them the house, and we can have a little chit chat once we get there. So yeah, I say all of that to say is we up and we out here working, we out here beating these streets, y'all. They've been having your girl just out here. Yeah, that's pretty much what we're doing today. I guess I could take y'all to this next house with me. If I get there before the buyers get there, I might give y'all a little a little sneak peek at the house. And then that's gonna be all today. I'm gonna be done early, back home, chilling before it gets too late, before I have to fight traffic to get back home. I kind of want to stop and get some lunch. Or should I eat lunch at home? No, I might stop and get some lunch. I don't know. I got 40 minutes. No, I got 20 minutes to get to this house. I don't know what made me just say 40 minutes. I have 20 minutes to get to this next showing. All right, we went to our next showing. This was a beautiful house. We're still here. Let me see if I might be able to give y'all a little view of the outside. Now, when I got here, it was it was 2 other agents that were here. Oh, is she blocking it? She is. So, how do I get out of here? The one agent blocked the one entrance in. So, I'm trying to back up. Bear with me, y'all. Bear with me. Try not to hit nobody's car. I think it might be good. And I don't want to be in their grass. Y'all are witnessing me all right, I think we're good now. I think we can back up. Okay, perfect. All right, now I can show y'all. So this is the house that we just showed. Isn't it so cute? Okay, so when I got here, there was already an agent waiting on her buyer. And then as her and I were walking in the door, another agent pulled up with his buyer. So I couldn't get y'all no footage. I'd say all that to say is I would have to insert a little clip to kind of give y'all kind of a little bit of what it looked like on the inside. And these little clips is not giving it any justice because it definitely was a pretty house. My buyer, her husband is not here. He is traveling for work. So she, of course, obviously she got to talk to him about it. It sounds like she's wanting to do like renovations. So she's wanting to purchase and kind of like renovate, which me personally, for 1.2 million, baby, I will move in with it the way that it is, wallpaper and all. Because it's not like the wallpaper that was on the walls at the house that we're in right now. Y'all remember that wallpaper, that freaking floral crap? Yeah, so I'm like, for 1.2 million, honey, we is moving our stuff in, ain't touching nothing. But no, it sounds like they are wanting to purchase and do some renovations. She loves the area, she loves the neighborhood. She said she comes through that neighborhood often. So yeah, that was a good showing. That was a really good showing. I let her know that if she does want to go back over there once her husband is back in town, just let me know. We can always go back to take a second look. I know how it is when you're trying to make a decision on something and you're trying to make the right decision, and you want to make sure, because it's been plenty of times that we've looked at a house that we liked more than just one time. Like, we got to go back. We got to go back for a second look to make sure this is what we want. So anyway, we are done with that showing. I am done for the day. I don't have any more showings for the day. So I am getting ready to probably grab me some lunch. Should I grab some lunch, or should I just get me a matcha? Y'all, I'm so obsessed with matcha, and it's my friend Kim's fault. If you're watching this, it's all your fault. It's all your fault. I done been drinking matcha for a while. I have. But she be putting a twist to it. Okay? She be adding all the stuff in. I never was adding stuff. I was just getting the matcha latte the way that it is. Oh, no. She's going to get a matcha latte, and she's going to add a few pumps of hazelnut and a pump of vanilla and some sugar-free this and the cold foam that, and try this cold foam. And I don't even know where she be getting this shit from. I don't even know what. She just wake up one day and be like, I'm gonna get a matcha and I'm finna put all this shit in it to make it taste extra good. And I'm gonna tell my friend Yell about it. And I'm gonna get her addicted to it too. I think that's what she does. Gotta be. Because there's no reason why I be fiending for matcha. It ain't even all that serious. It is. It is that serious. If y'all don't drink matcha, you're drinking it wrong. Like, if you tried matcha and you didn't like it, you did something wrong. You got to try it again. So I don't know if we finna grab us a matcha before we get to the house, or what we finna do, but I'm gonna be back. A few hours then passed. I done came home, changed out of the clothes that I was in. I needed to go to the gym, but I'm not. Yeah, I got on the scale and I am, let's see, 15 pounds, 16, I think 16 pounds down now. So I am still very much losing weight. I was gonna say rapidly, but I don't know if I should consider it a rapid weight loss. I don't think it was a rapid weight loss, because you gotta think, I've been on this journey, this fitness journey, and cleaned up my diet since September, October, November, December, January. So that's 4 months. So I feel like 16 pounds in a matter of 4 months is right on target. If I was going a little harder, or if I was more intentional with, like, if my goal was to lose weight and I was like focused on losing weight, in 4 months, I feel like I would have lost more than just 15 or 16 pounds. But like we said, we are not, like, our goal is not losing weight. I know I keep repeating myself, and sometimes I repeat certain stuff because I don't know if everybody watch every single video, like if y'all following along, or I know some of y'all do. I know it is a handful of y'all who do watch every video, and I really appreciate y'all. Like, y'all don't understand how much I appreciate y'all, especially the ones in the comments. I don't remember names off the top of my head, but if I go look, I'll see. I know, no, I don't even want to put it out there because I might say it wrong. I might have it wrong. But it's about 5 people that I notice in the comments on every video. And I love that for me. And I love y'all for that, because the support is real, okay? And I really appreciate y'all. I don't even know how we got on that part of the conversation, but I really appreciate y'all. And sometimes I think I start feeling like, it's almost like I start feeling like I'm not relevant anymore, because, you know, everybody's going through the same thing. Most people are going through the same thing on, like, TikTok and Instagram and stuff like that, where the algorithm is just not pushing our content out, so we're not getting the views that we used to get. And I know it's not just me, it's a lot of us. I know it's not my content because I'm creating basically the same stuff that was going viral. But anyway, sometimes I feel like, oh, I'm just not relevant anymore. And it be times like when I do post a YouTube vlog and the same people in the comments, like, you know what I'm saying, leaving good comments or positive comments. Or for instance, earlier today, I was in Burlington and two ladies had noticed me and was like, oh, we watch your videos or whatever. And it happens every day. Like anytime I leave the house, somebody approaches me and tells me, oh, I watch your videos, or I follow you, and those type of things. It makes me keep pushing. It makes me keep creating content. I love what I do. Like, I literally love being a content creator. Like, I don't know what it is. I've been doing this for years, y'all. Y'all just now seeing me. I haven't been doing YouTube for years, but I've been just creating just content in general for years. We talking 10 plus years. Of course, when I started doing it, it wasn't with the intention to go viral or to make money on social media, because I didn't even know making money on social media was a thing. And back then, I don't think it was a thing. I think maybe on YouTube, but that was it. But I wasn't going viral or anything, but that wasn't my goal. My goal was just to share my life and my journey with the people that I knew, the people that I went to school with, family members. So when I was like going through my fitness stuff, like competing and stuff, I was posting my workouts. It was so cute because it would be like my workouts. I put a little music in the background. So I've been like editing videos and I've been doing this stuff for a long time. But it was never to like make it here. So now that I'm here, there's a lot more pressure, I feel like, to continue being relevant. You know what I'm saying? So although I do love what I do, seeing y'all, keeping up, watching every vlog, seeing y'all in person when y'all come up to me and tell me that y'all look at my videos and stuff like that, that right there makes me keep going. Like, it makes me keep creating content and not get to the point where I'm like, you know what? It was fun. I had a good round. Now I'm gonna focus on some other stuff, which I am always focusing on other stuff outside of being a content creator, because being a content creator is not my life. It's a little portion of it, but it's not my life. You know what I'm saying? Child, I don't even know how we got into that conversation, but how did we get to this part of the conversation? I don't even remember. See, I done went on a tangent and don't even, child. I appreciate y'all. We just gonna say that and leave it there. But y'all, remember I showed y'all this yesterday? I got it from Aldi. Baby, these is good. This is good. It's so good, I'm getting ready to go back up to Aldi's in a minute and give me a few more. I almost want to get some other flavors because they did have other flavors. This one is the strawberry watermelon. And I told y'all, these little prebiotic drinks, they always give me heartburn. So I don't know if this was going to give me heartburn. It hasn't given me heartburn so far, and I've been drinking it for like the last hour maybe. 0 grams of sugar. Is only 10 calories for 1 can. Yeah, it don't have no protein in it though. I need some protein. But yeah, this is good. Ingredients is water, citric acid. Maybe the citric acid is what be making me have heartburn. What y'all think? Organic agave inulin, whatever the hell that is. It a whole bunch of stuff in here. It a whole bunch of stuff. It do got caffeine though, so I don't even know why. It's 5:30. I don't know why I'm drinking this right now. Vitamin B12. Yeah, half the stuff I don't know how to pronounce, but anyway, yeah. Aldi. Here's the thing. I feel like sometimes I be wanting to gatekeep stuff because once I share something, I feel like I can't get my hands on it no more. If you are in Missouri, if you're in the St. Louis and surrounding areas of St. Louis, don't go into the Aldi and buy them all up and don't leave none for me. Okay? Every time I announce something that I like, every time, that be the end of it. Can't find it no more. So if you see one left on the shelf, can you just leave the one? I mean, buy as many as you need to buy, but don't buy them all. At least leave one for me. Anyway. Y'all, I am getting ready to go into my office. I need to touch bases with some of my buyers. One thing about real estate is that you have a lot of eyes in the fire, and you're just waiting on one of them to get hot. So you could be working with a buyer for months, sometimes even years, before they find a house and they're ready to, pull the trigger. So out of all of my buyers, I'm looking for houses for them every day. And around this time of the year, there are houses on the market, but it is a little more. It's more hard. It's harder to find what it is that you're looking for because it's not a lot that's going on the market around this time of the year. There's some stuff going on, but not a lot. So I'm looking for houses. I'm combing through the market. I'm reaching out to other agents. I'm in like a bunch of groups. I'm reaching out into those groups like, hey, anybody got anything coming on the market in this area? This amount of square feet, this price range, blah, blah, blah. You do a lot of showings. And I think with me still being new in the real estate game and new in the real estate game on the realtor side, y'all know I've been in real estate for a long time. I've been building and flipping and renovating houses for a long time. The first house that we renovated was, if Leah is 22, the first house we renovated was probably 20 or 21 years ago. So we've been doing this for a long time. And we've renovated, I can't even count how many houses we've renovated. I say all of that to say I've been in real estate for a long time, but not on this end of real estate. So technically I'm still new to this part of real estate. And I'm still in the phase where I'm really very much so beating the streets. I'm doing showings. I'm doing multiple showings every day. I'm running through gas, as Kim say, premium gas. I'm going back and, this is the hard part of real estate. It does get harder because once you get a buyer under contract, it's a whole nother can of worms that open. But I'm just saying it's like I'm just going. I'm nurturing every person that I've come into contact with. So it's like the work never ends. And I think once you get a little more seasoned, you don't have to be out beating the streets as much. Y'all picking up what I'm putting down. This has caffeine in it, so that's probably why I'm a little chatty right now. I'm sitting here thinking in my head, like, why the hell am I talking about just random shit? But anyway, y'all, I'm gonna go to my office. I gotta send out some messages to some of my buyers, kind of check in with some people, make some phone calls. Yeah. Oh, and I need to edit a short form video. I need to edit a TikTok, Instagram, So, yeah, I will be back. Y'all, I feel like my lips are so dry right now. I've never had this issue with my lips always feeling dry. Oh, and I don't like that lip gloss. That's like some spicy shit. But anyway, it is the next day and we are out beating these streets again, doing some showings with one of my buyers. This is like my third time showing them houses. This is the house that we just left. It seems like they liked it, but they didn't love it. But they had another house that's not too far from here that we're gonna go and see last minute, which I don't mind it at all. We're already in the area. It's only 11 minutes away. it's nothing for me to let them go look at this one. She really thought, it's a husband and wife. They have adult kids, so they're kind of like being the fun police. They have adult children, they're empty nesters, and you know, they're just trying to get something comfortable for the two of them. She really thought that she was gonna love this particular house. That's why it's important to look at the homes. Like, of course, you look at them on the pictures online and you see, you know, that it has all the characteristics that you're looking for, whether it's a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom, or, you know, whatever you're looking for, you make sure that it has those characteristics. And from the pictures, you can kind of tell, okay, you know, everything is in a condition, everything is in the condition that you want it to be in. Let's say, for instance, there's a picture of the bathroom and you're like, okay, that's cool how the bathroom is set up. Oh, it has a tub and a shower. I love the fact that it has a separate tub and shower. So, okay, that marks off on my list. You know, little things like that, like the kitchen. If you know that you want an island in your kitchen and you're looking at the pictures and you're not seeing an island in the kitchen, you're probably going to keep scrolling. But if you see on the pictures, oh, it has an island in the kitchen, I really want an island in the kitchen, okay, that, you know, that marks off. That house you go look at, because sometimes the pictures, you know, don't look how they look in person. These photographers that are doing these pictures for real estate have gotten good at their job. They can make some shit look great when in reality it just looks you know. I had witnessed it like last week. I saw a house that I knew one of my buyers would love. It checked off all the boxes. It looked great, but when we got there in person, y'all can go on and on about this damn house. They had painted the cabinets. First of all, from the pictures, it looked like there was like new white cabinets. I'm like, oh great, you know, and I think he's looking for like the white cabinet look. So I was like, okay, this would be perfect. We get there, they were some old cabinets, like old cabinets that they had painted. And I'm not even saying nothing about people painting cabinets. People paint cabinets all the time and they look good. My sister painted her cabinets at her house and they look good. No, these people painted these cabinets and they didn't know what the hell they was doing. You can see like the brush marks. You can see the fact that they had ran out of paint, and I guess they went to get more white paint. So some of the cabinet, like the top part of the cabinets was like a shiny glossy paint, and then like the bottom part of the cabinets was like a flat paint. It looked a mess. Okay, it looked a mess. And they did the same thing with some of the doors. The doors looked a mess. And granted, like doors, that's something that you can kind of like fix. Okay, they painted the doors look a mess. You can repaint some doors or you can replace doors. That's not nothing expensive. But cabinets, for one, he didn't want no old ass cabinets. That's for one. They looked crazy from the outside because of course they did a horrible paint job on them. But then when you open them up, you can tell they were some old ass cabinets. He don't want no old ass cabinets. Replacing cabinets, that's expensive. So you buying a house and you knowing that you got to replace some cabinets, you got to be ready to come out your pocket to replace some cabinets. And everybody, anyway, y'all, I'm getting off into some other stuff. But I say all of that to say that sometimes you have to look at these houses in person to get a feel for, you know, if it's going to be the right fit for you. Now, I do know some people do be buying houses sight unseen. I don't know how y'all do that. Now, let's back up. Yes, I purchase homes sight unseen. That I'm talking about homes that are bank owned, that I'm finna pay little or nothing for, and I'm walking into it with the idea that we are doing a full renovation to flip this house. That's something different, y'all. That's something. I'm talking about homes that you're actually purchasing, going to the closing table, you packing your shit up and you moving right in. I couldn't buy that type of home sight unseen. Houses that we flipping, that's different. That's different. That's a different conversation for a different day. So anyway, she thought that she was gonna love the house, but when she got there in person, she really didn't love it for real. And I'm okay with that. Like, I'm not here to force nobody to buy nothing that they don't want to buy. I don't want nobody forcing me to buy some shit that I'ma regret in the end. So I'm not gonna do it to nobody else. So anyway, we are going to this other house to see if she likes that one or not. The husband is just there for moral support. I think the husband is like, as long as I don't have to do no work to get this house, you know. Matter of fact, okay, they the same buyers that looked at the house that I took y'all to, that had the bar in the basement, the cool looking bar in the basement. They them same people. And he looked at that house and he was like, it's a nice house, but it's a lot of work. It was gonna be a lot of work to get that house updated. So I think he's more so just concerned if, you know, it's going to be too much work for him to put into the house. As long as he ain't got to put too much work into the house, I think he fine with whatever house the wife finds, like whichever one she falls in love with. But anyway, I was just going to give y'all a little sneak peek of the house that I just showed. I'm actually locking up. We already looked at the house and everything. I'm just making sure all the lights are off. But it looks like this may have been a complete rehab. Oh, how do you turn this light off? And they actually didn't do a bad job with this one. Especially like the front foyer area. I'm gonna show y'all. So this is where you come in at, and I love that front door. But when you come in, there's a bonus room right here and another bathroom. But just like the front foyer itself, it's so cute. And these little doors are so cute. All right, I done locked up and everything, but that's what, is that the house? Oh, it's the one right here. That's what it looked like on the outside. I guess I can ride by there so y'all can see it. So this is what it looks like on the outside of the house. Super cute, right? I thought it was cute. They fell in love with it. They are talking to their, hold on, let me figure out how the hell I'm supposed to get back home. But anyway, they're gonna reach out to their lender, make sure that property, well, basically they're going to reach out to their lender to make sure the max amount that they can borrow is going to fit within the amount of that particular house. Also, they have a house that they will be selling, so we have to have a conversation about that, on putting their house on the market. And in the meantime, I need to send them some information because they had some questions about the property that I didn't know the answer to, mainly because we kind of decided that we was gonna go look at that house last minute. Normally when I do showings, I like to kind of do my research on the house first. The bare minimum, I like to read the disclosure and just see if anything in the disclosure pops out at me that I want to make known to my buyer, either prior to us viewing the house or when we're there. So let's say if, you know, there was a new roof put on in 2025, I want to be able to tell my buyer, like, hey, there's a new roof on this house when we're there looking, because, you know, that's a plus. Like, things like that will make somebody, you know, will sway their decision one way or another. When you know that it's a brand new roof on the house and you're not gonna have to worry about the roof for a while, like, that's a big thing. Or if, I don't know, if they say something like there was a leak in the basement and they had it professionally repaired, that's something that I want to bring to my buyer's attention, because some people, that'll scare them, that'll make them, you know, say no to a house automatically. And some people, they don't scare them, because cracks and leaks and stuff, that's a big thing, and that could be a huge repair, and that could be something that somebody don't want to deal with. Also, you know, if it is, let's say they had cracks in the foundation, or you know, in the basement, in the concrete in the basement, and they say, oh, it was professionally repaired. Now my question is there a warranty on the repair? You know, how long is the warranty? That way I can relay that to my buyer that, okay, I know you're a little uncomfortable with the, you know, the repair to the cracks in the basement. However, there's a 10-year warranty. So you have 10 years from the time they had the repair done, that if any issues arise, then, you know, they'll take care of it. So I like to kind of do a little research. I didn't get a chance to do a little research on that particular property. So I'm about to do that now when I go home. And then I'll kind of follow up with them and kind of like see if I can push them to go ahead and put an offer in, because you can clearly tell that they loved it. Especially the wife, she loved it. So yeah,
At the next light, turn
that's
right.
kind of where we at right now, y'all. We supposed to be having a freaking snowstorm here this weekend, so I am headed back to my side of town, which I am 36 minutes away from my house. I might stop off at the store. I don't need anything, but I feel like everybody on social media that's like in a panic got me. They don't necessarily have me in a panic, but they just got me in a state of mind where I'm like, let me just make sure I don't need anything. So I might take a trip to the store and yeah, kind of go from there. So is this the walkway right here? Yeah, it is the next day, and as you can see, it is snowing here in the St. Louis. And what am I doing? We are doing a showing.
Can you walk on this one?
Hello. Alright. It is empty. Yeah, it looked like it's just staged. I'm like, do I walk around with my down? Might slide my shoes off. So we are doing we're just taking a look at this house that one of my buyers was extremely interested in, but we didn't get a chance to see the house before it went under contract, and now it is back on the market. So he wasn't able to come right away because he is working, but I kind of wanted to put eyes on it myself just to see what condition the house was in. It looks cute. What you mean? Oh yeah, it do look dirty in there. I mean, the kitchen is cute. Oh, it is a gas. They got some nice countertops.
Damn, why that light so low?
They probably had like some type of island or something right there.
They should put that bitch back. That's a safety hazard.
Well, they probably.
Hit my goddamn head. That shit turn me the fuck out.
I mean, but you probably put an island right there. They must have had one of the movable
They
ones.
should have put a motherfucking flush light at that motherfucker.
I agree.
Damn. You got paint on the motherfucking floor. They did not clean this motherfucker.
Oh my god, it's cute. It got 2 little staircases.
I
It
think it's set up good. 2 staircases. Got the blinds made into the door.
yeah, and then the floor plan is really unique. I haven't seen any other ones like this. Okay. Oh, we got that winterized. And then, like, this is the front door, y'all. The steps. And then you got a little office space right here. And then you got the dining room over here. And then you got to walk through the dining room to get to the, what's that? The laundry room. Then you got a little closet right there. And then it comes into the kitchen. Let's see what the upstairs look like.
Be low burn.
You think so?
Yeah, it gotta be. Cause this don't make no sense.
Yeah, just a random. Yeah. Let's see what it's looking like upstairs. Okay, these are nice sized bedrooms. This is really nice sized bedroom. And then you got another bathroom right here. Another bedroom. That's a nice size. This looks like another bedroom. Where is the primary suite? Then you got this little piece right here. Oh, these rooms are huge. These are some nice size rooms. Oh yeah, he's gonna love this. He's gonna love this. Where's the toilet at? Toilet is all the way back over here in the cut. Oh, this is cute. This is the best one we've seen. This is definitely the best one that this particular buyer has seen. So it went under contract now. It's back on the market. Apparently the last buyers or potential buyers backed out of the contract due to some stuff that was on the inspection. I'm not going to disclose like what was on the inspection, but it wasn't nothing crazy to where anyone should back out of a deal. I mean, a house, it's an older house. It's not a new house. And even newer houses, stuff comes up in the inspection. So they didn't want to negotiate. They didn't want to deal with it at all. So they backed out of it. So that's why it's back on the market. Huh? What'd you say? Where you at? Why are you making noise? Oh, I forgot about the basement. Is the basement not finished, is it?
It's like either somebody turned that faucet on when they was doing the
inspection,
or either it's leaking.
That faucet in that bathroom?
No, downstairs.
Is a faucet down there that's on or leaking?
No, it's up against the wall.
Oh.
And like I said, I don't know whether they
It's
tested
right
it or what.
Oh.
But it may be leaking or they may have cut it on over there. See that puddle of water over there?
Oh, yeah.
It's a nozzle or faucet on the other end of that pipe.
I wonder what that spot right there is.
I don't know. I looked at it. I don't know what it is. Something.
Yeah. Well,
I don't know what's leaking or what.
That'll be something to address because he's gonna have to get an inspection, his own inspection for sure. Yeah. But she said that she assured the inspection that they had.
Yeah, they did. I could see somebody buying it, but I would clean it. It's just a little cleaning up I would have to do.
Right.
Paint wise and stuff like that.
Right.
But
right.
I
like this little nice. 4-year way. See, it's cute. The bedrooms are a nice size for sure. I don't know what this is.
I think it's jelly.
Try it. Yeah, we are at First Watch getting some lunch now. I'm just waiting on my buyer to let me know what he thinks. I took video of the house to show him. Oh, that's just cool. But anyway, we are at First Watch. I got me I need to get some more. Dang it. Some more ketchup. I got me a turkey club, I think that's what it's called, with some potatoes. The front police got him an omelet, some potatoes, and then I ordered some French toast. I don't know why.
That was ketchup. That's jelly.
You put it on your thing as ketchup?
I tried to eat potatoes with it.
Oh. Anywho.
I asked for some jelly. They gave me some.
Oh, you asked for some jelly?
I said I was trying to ask for it.
They need to bring us some more ketchup because they ain't even got it in there. It is definitely still snowing. Apparently, it's supposed to be another round of snow that's coming. We'll probably be back home by then. But since the fun police got his big fancy truck, he said can't nothing hold him down. He said he ain't gonna be stuck in no house. He can go anywhere he wanna go. He put that mug in 4x4. Ain't it just what it's called, 4x4? And we outside.
So far, we're good?
Yeah.
Y'all, a few days have passed, and as y'all can see from the last clip, it snowed here, and we was out in that snow child. I was in the house though yesterday. I didn't go anywhere, and it's still snow outside now, and I'm getting ready to go to the gym, but you know, it is what it is. But that last house that we looked at, I actually wrote an offer on that house, and our offer was not accepted. Y'all was so sad about it because I'm like, my buyer literally just missed out on this house 2 times. The first time, we couldn't even look at the house because it went under contract too fast. And now the second time, we write an offer, and our offer wasn't accepted. Every time I say it, I like feel bad all over again. But, you know, everything happens for a reason. And whatever reason, that house must not have been meant for him. And I'm glad that he like had that understanding that, you know, when it's time, it's gonna happen, it's gonna work out in my favor. So kudos to him for having a positive outlook on this whole home buying process, because child, they should have taken you up through there. Okay, for y'all who have not purchased a house before and you're thinking about purchasing a house in the future, just know that process is gonna take you up through there, okay? And I'm not saying it's like that for everybody, but majority of people, that process is gonna take you up through there. I ain't purchased a house yet that didn't take me up through there. So make sure y'all have some patience. Listen to your agent, because that's what they're there for. But make sure you get a good agent, okay? Make sure you get a good agent who know what the hell they talking about. And then, you know, you can trust them from there. There's gonna be trust in every agent, because every agent ain't trustworthy. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. So anyway, this is the end of this video. I hope y'all enjoyed it. I know I was like bringing y'all along. I feel like I brought y'all to work with me. You know how like companies have like bring your kids to work? I feel like I brought y'all to work with me, and I hope y'all didn't mind, because I showed and asked y'all if y'all wanted to go. I just kind of took y'all. If y'all like this kind of content, like the whole real estate agent, you know, doing showings and all those things, if y'all like that, let me know in the comments, because I'll continue to add this into my content. Maybe next time I'll switch it up to where it's not literally just like all real estate, but y'all know me, I'm very much real, and I really only share content on things that are actually going on. And honestly, this week I was working. I was out doing showings. I was working. So I kind of showed y'all what was really going on. But on weeks that, you know, I'm not just doing showings back to back, maybe I'll put in some other stuff on those weekly vlogs. Also, if you are watching this, I am sad to tell y'all that there will not be a track vlog this week. I know. Y'all are here for the track vlogs. I get it. The girls did not have a track meet this past weekend, so I don't have a track vlog to give y'all. But we're picking it back up on this weekend, because Lexi has a meet this weekend, so there'll be a track vlog next Wednesday. So even though we had to skip a week, but we're gonna come back, and we're gonna come back like nothing ever happened. So just bear with me. And yeah, that's pretty much all I have for y'all. But y'all already know the drill. Until next time.